2021, Happy New Year. It's 2021, first video of the year. Let's do it. Whew, that guy just ran a red light. Alright, what is up everybody? Like I said, we are getting in the first video of 2021. It's the new year. Hope everybody had a great new year. As always, thank you for tuning in. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you go ahead and hit that button and subscribe to the channel. We've got some good stuff coming up for you in 2021. So I'm taking a little evening ride out on the Sportster tonight up Kelly Drive. Hope everybody's not sick of seeing me on Kelly Drive lately. I've been doing a lot of videos on Kelly Drive. Mostly just because it's an easy, quick ride, especially when it's cold. If you're not going too far, do a quick little Kelly Drive run. But anyways, the reason I'm out tonight is kind of cool is because, like the title said, I'm in the early stages of getting ready for some motorcycle camping. So I wanted to get some motorcycle camping in this year, but I mean 2020 was a little crazy, you know, a lot of different stuff going on with lockdowns, not knowing what's open, this or that. Still got a lot of riding in, which was great, but I didn't get to do any motorcycle camping. So my plan was to, you know, get some gear, the tent, sleeping bags, chairs, coolers, all that good stuff. Do at least one camping trip this year, but for whatever reason, I just got lazy, didn't get around to getting any of the gear, didn't get around to planning anything like that out. So I'm in the early stages of getting that lined up and planned for next year. So I'm starting at a baseline with absolutely no gear right now. Absolutely nothing. I enjoy camping and love motorcycles, so I mean, pretty awesome combo, right? Do both of those things. I think it's a pretty cool idea to like just strap a bunch of shit to the bike, ride out somewhere to a campground, stay for a night or two, strap your shit back up, and then cruise on back home. So that's something I want to get into a little bit next year, at least one or two trips. So basically what I need to do is I need to gear up for that next year. And so if anybody has any tips for stuff that I should get for motorcycle camping, again, I'm starting from a baseline of nothing really, just the bike. But if anybody has some tips on stuff that I should get, stuff that I should look into, some of the basics, some of the essentials, drop it down in the comments. Let me know what I should get. Any of you more seasoned vets of motorcycle camping out there. So like I said, I'm cruising up to Maniac right now. What I'm doing is, so I'm scrolling through Instagram the other day and just browsing around like I normally do, looking at bikes, all this and that. And I come across this guy who is in Philly, and he posted, he's posted some different stuff that he's selling, just some random stuff. I wasn't even really paying attention to a lot of it. But I come across him and he's selling a tent, some sleeping bags, some different stuff like this. And so I had chatted with the guy a little bit before, so I kind of knew him a little bit just from chatting with him online. And I look at it, I'm like, oh, this could actually maybe be like a good start, just getting some of my gear set up for a camping trip. So I'm looking at it, so I message him, I'm like, yeah, I don't know, see what the deal is with this. So I'm like, hey, how much for the tent and one sleeping bag? He responded, he's like, $70 for both. I was like, oh, man, that seems like a pretty good deal. I was like, I mean, I don't even really know much about like the gear and the costs and stuff yet, but I was like, a tent and a sleeping bag, 2-person tent, looks like a pretty good tent just from what I saw. So I was like, heck, I'll do that. Tent and sleeping bag for $70. So that's where I'm headed out to right now. Headed out to Maniac. The guy lives in Maniac. I'm gonna head out here, pick up the tent. I got a backpack that I'll probably throw the sleeping bag in, and I got some bungee cords that I'm probably going to strap, well, not probably, I'm going to have to strap the tent to my sissy bar, so we'll see how that turns out. That'll give me a good idea of even a setup really right off the bat. I'll probably end up having to, I'd have a bag packed that would sit on my seat strapped to the sissy bar, and then I would probably have the tent strapped to the sissy bar on the other side. So obviously, like I said, I'm starting at a baseline of 0. Some other ideas of things that I'm obviously going to need to get. Probably going to have to get a cooler to store some food, something small enough that will fit you know, on the bike. In the other bag I'm going to use, probably going to need a chair to sit in. Probably going to need some cooking utensils, cups, plates, fork, that style, like all very minimal type stuff that can be compact, placed in the bag. What the hell is this guy doing? Is he parking there or what? So anyways, like I said, I'm very minimalist type of guy anyways. Like, I'm not gonna need to take a whole lot, but like I said, drop it down in the comments. Let me know what some of those basics are that you would recommend. Any of that stuff that you think I should look into for like a good motorcycle camping trip. Like I said, I see a lot of people doing it. You know, I see some guys over in Jersey doing it. I know there's some good campgrounds there. I think what I would probably most likely like to do is I'd like to go camp down by the beach. You know, like if there's any place in Jersey or Delaware that you could set up shop, set up camp down by the beach for like a day or two, I think that'd be pretty cool. Hopefully we'll be able to get like a crew of guys together, maybe a couple guys ride down to a camping spot somewhere. I know there's some good camping spots like west of Philly too. I think like Ridley Creek State Park, there's a spot. Maybe Marsh Creek, I know there's some up north. Maybe even like Poconos, all that good stuff. If you got any recommendations for good camping spots, be sure to drop them down there. Let me know. Alright, so we're getting closer to Manayunk here. This place is coming up. Let me see where we go here. I think it is right here. Probably just park up right here on the curb and go inside, I think. Check back in a minute. Alright, so we just picked up the tent and the sleeping bag. It's a little dark right now, but here's the tent. REI Passage 2, two-person tent. And then the sleeping bag here. Hopefully, a little dark, hopefully you can see it. North Face sleeping bag, down to 50 degrees. Hopefully I won't be sleeping in anything that cold. So then for now, I'm going to bungee up So for now I'm going to bungee up the sleeping bag to the sissy bar. Like I said, normally I'll probably have my travel bag here. Probably put the tent on the back side of the sissy bar. That feels pretty sturdy with one already. Then I'll take another one across here. And just to be sure, we'll put another one through there. Feels good. Alright, we're good to head back to the city. Don't mind me, just riding down a sidewalk, trying to find a low curb to go down. Alright, here we go. Try to pull a Yui right here. Alright, so like I said, we're heading back towards the city now for Manayunk. Just picked up that gear. Like I said, it was a tent and a sleeping bag, two-person REI Passage tent, and a North Face sleeping bag for 70 bucks. So I mean, like I said, that seems like a pretty good deal to me anyways. Starting to build up my collection of camping stuff to hopefully hit a camping trip next year. So I figure if I start collecting this stuff early, hopefully that'll allow me to have everything I need by like May or June. I'm sure some of it might be a little expensive. I'll probably try to do some of it on a budget. Like I said, I'm minimalist. Keep it easy, keep it simple. I think it'd be pretty cool to just pack up a bunch of stuff, ride out somewhere, you know, you start a fire, drink some beers, listen to some music, stare at your bike, obviously. It also could be another good way to like travel, to get out some different places too, because you could go set up shop, camp there, and then ride around whatever area you're in all day, explore, do all that stuff, and then come back at night, camp, stay in multiple days, and maybe, you know, you're exploring another day. So yeah, I'm pumped. Try something new on the bike next year. Like I said, I mean, this year, 2021, I mean, it's basically winter right now. I mean, this day today is like, it's evening. It was like 50 and sunny today, but I mean, it's pretty cold right now. But I'm actually not feeling too bad. I got the visor up because I got the clear glasses on and it's night. My visor is smoked. But yeah, I mean, I'm not doing any camping anytime soon, so I got plenty of time to build up the collection. Like I said, it's basically winter right now. I mean, it's pretty cold. It was like 50 all day with sun. But sun started to go down. Cruised up there through Kelly Drive. It's probably like 45 right now. A couple bikes just went by right there. So yeah, I think that's gonna wrap it up for this one. Like I said, getting some early stages, early prep in for motorcycle camping in 2021. Hope everybody had a good, healthy, safe New Year. This is the first video of the New Year, so that's good to get out. And like I said, drop it down there. Let me know your tips for some motorcycle camping. The gear you need, some of your best practices for motorcycle camping. Let me know. Drop it down there in the comments. Or if you have any good spots around the PA Philly area. As always, thanks again for tuning in. Much appreciated. If you like traveling around Philly and exploring and talking motorcycles, make sure you hit that subscribe. We got some good stuff coming up for 2021. As always, ride safe. It's the Moto John. We'll see y'all on down the road. Peace.